floor it. Oh! 80! Woo! Wow, that's actually the first time I've done that. Greetings and salutations, people. It is Chris, back with another video. A really simple one. It's just going to be a basic POV test drive of the Tesla Model 3 using the GoPro Max. I actually set up a couple different angles in the Model 3. Put it up, just see how it looks, and simple video. As you see here is my my backyard. We've got the old Versa right here, old Verna the Versa, and of course we got the Model 3 Aria. Yeah, that's right, we named the Model 3 Aria after the Game of Thrones character, one of my favorite characters on the series. So yeah, let's hop in and take you guys for this POV drive. Lego. Alright, so we're in the Model 3. I mounted you guys up on the roof towards the front of the car, kind of giving you that over the shoulder shot of what I see, and of course you get to see what's on the screen, and kind of what the car sees in terms of the visualization and all the cameras around the car. So I want to keep this video simple, try out different angles in the car. I actually have another GoPro mount right here that I can mount you guys on, and later in the video we can see what that looks like. But yeah, I just wanted to take the time to just express how excited I am about this car. I've had this car for a little over a month now, since I picked it up. Technically it's probably a little less than that, just because I had to bring the car in for service. I have a separate video that you guys can watch. I'll link it up here for you guys to see what happened and why I needed to take it into service. But yeah, I've just been loving the car. This is not an extensive review or anything, but it is an amazing piece of technology. And I said this before, using this car is just, I don't know, I just think it's just a life-changing type of device, and I think it's more technology than it is car. That's just my personal opinion, but the technology in this thing is just amazing. It's definitely the best car I've ever driven. That, I guess that doesn't really say a lot. I mean, I had the last car I had was a Nissan Versa 2011. I've driven Mustangs in the past, and other cars and rental cars and whatnot, and I haven't driven anything crazy, so I don't have a lot of things to compare it to, but I honestly think it's the best car out there right now. And this is the Model 3 long range dual motor version, and it's just fast. That's one of the things I really like about the car, is just that I can floor it, and it zips. Where I want to go, where I want to be in the lane or in traffic, I can be there instantly. And I think that's just such a great great thing to have in a car. So yeah, we're actually on our way down to Connecticut. I actually live up in Massachusetts, and actually have a haircut. So here in New England, we can drive 30 minutes and be in a different state. But yeah, so I'm just heading down now. It's early in the morning, so there probably won't be a lot of traffic. But it's funny, I actually, being in the Model 3, I mentioned before how quick and fast this thing is, and I haven't been actually flooring it as much. I mean, granted, you know, here and there I definitely will. When I have people in the car who's never been in a Model 3 or an electric vehicle, I show them that instant torque, and you know, that's it really. You know, any type of stoplight or stop sign, I'm not pushing it, I'm not gunning it. I've actually been kind of more more responsible. I just turned on the autopilot here. I've actually been using autopilot a lot more than, you know, just driving and you know, flooring it like I said. I really like this idea of being fully electric and being what's the word? Being, you know, efficient. That's the word I'm looking for. Being efficient with the car. So, you know, I've been driving like 65, 70 miles per hour all the time, especially on the highway when I'm going on short trips. Even the road trip that we did last month, I've been kind of taking it easy. I'm not driving, you know, 80, 85, 90 miles per hour. And I've actually been using autopilot a lot more, just so I can see how, you know, the car, you know, acts in all different types of scenarios. So again, this ride right here is pretty simple. It's early in the morning, like I said. There's little to no traffic, and you know, it's just I'm just cruising right now. I mean, if I didn't have you guys on, I'd have the music blasting and just, you know, just chilling and hanging out. And it's a lot easier now to just drive to places. You know, the 1 foot driving, not having to press the brakes. It's just a great car. The autopilot is amazing, and there's not a lot to say. You know, it's you see here, autopilot just took that curve. I'm going about 61 miles per hour. We got a couple cars around us. It's gonna take this curve, hopefully. A little nervous. I'm just touching it here. You always want to keep your hands on the wheel. But yeah, see, look, it took these curves, no issue. As you see here, the autopilot's on. It has the 2 lines indicating that autopilot is on. I'm going the speed limit here. Cool little tip, not sure if you guys know, if you guys don't even have a Tesla, but when you do, you can actually press the speed limit sign here, and what it'll do is that it will increase or decrease your speed, also adding on any type of variant that you inputted in the settings. So in my settings, I told the car, you know, you could go 5 miles per hour above the speed limit. So that's why you see it set the max to 70. So when I clicked that speed limit sign, it took that 65 miles per hour, added the 5, and then that's how we got the 70 miles per hour. So cool little tip there. Right now, I have about 1,800, a little over 1,800 miles on the car. Again, we've had it for about a month and a half. So, you know, we're driving not as much. You know, I'm working from home. So, this guy just drove crazy fast. But, yeah, we're not driving that much. So, it is something that when I do get a chance to take it out, it's I'm coasting. Actually, another thing I like to do is I like to take this sun visor and actually move it here. And the reason I like to do that, I'm a little taller. I'm 6'1", so even if I lower the seats down, I'm still kind of high. So removing that sun visor, even though it's, you know, not even an inch, it gives me a little bit more vision on the road. And of course, with the Model 3, you can probably see it from your point of view. Since the front end has that, you know, deep slope, you know, I see more of the road. So it's just kind of like boom, like, you know, all I'm seeing in terms of my point of view is just road. So that's what I like to do. All right, so I switched the angles up a little bit here. I turned on the 360 feature of the GoPro Max and mounted you guys up right under the rear view mirror. But going back to the car, it's definitely a head turner. I've definitely noticed a lot of cars, you know, who pass me on the highway, or people walking on the streets, or, you know, cars, or sorry, just, you know, people in general. You know, it's a head turner. You know, out here in New England, there's not a lot of Model 3s, a lot of Teslas. You know, it's definitely a handful. You see them here and there. They're definitely, you know, when you see one, it's like, oh, you know, that's a Tesla. I'm sure in maybe other parts of the country, California especially, it's, you know, they're just like Civics. You know, Honda Civics, they're just everywhere. They're Accords, they're just everywhere. But, you know, again, here in New England, there's not a lot of Teslas yet. So, you know, when people see it, it's definitely a head turner. And, you know, when I show off, just even the autopilot alone, again, going back to the autopilot, it's taken it. It's you see here, there's a lot of turns and you know, cars around it. They got the truck in front, and it's autopilot's just taking it. You know, I didn't have to, you know, really take control of the car, which is awesome. But yeah, you can see here, even these guys here on the left of me are taking a look at the car. Maybe I'll show off. So I'll disengage here. Should I floor it? I'm gonna floor it. Here we go. Ready? Woo! Just like that. Went from 60 to. That's amazing. Amazing. And in terms of slowing down, I let my foot off the gas, the accelerator, and then it just slows down by itself. I didn't have to touch the brake. Crazy. All right, this is my exit. That was about. All right. I want to try a little 40 to 80 miles per hour test here. So I'm going to slow down. There's no one behind me, no one in front of me. I'm going 40. I'm going to floor it. Oh! 80. Woo! Wow, that's actually the first time I've done that. That actually kicked me back a little bit. Wow, I'm gonna try that again. Alright, 60, going down, 50, 40, cruising at 36, cruising at 40. Here we go. Oh, 80. Woo. Jeez. Wow. That's that Tesla smile there. Whew. Yes, and this is again the Model 3 long range dual motor. This is not the performance, and it still kicks you back. Wow. That's the first time I've tried that in this car, and whew, I was lucky enough that there was no one behind me, no one in front of me. Wow. Yeah, that is not good for my efficiency.